guess first off, I was going to ask about. It looks like everybody's kind of put last week's game behind them pretty quickly. Pretty happy with the way the guys handled kind of a tough last Saturday and got back to work this week.
No, we're just in that situation now. We got to take it day by day, and just was happy with our effort on Saturday night. It was one of those games that could have gone either way, and they got the last bounce, and that's the game of hockey, right? But we just got to get back on a horse here this week, and we're looking forward to playing a good team in Brown on Friday night on the road.
I was going to say, it's kind of the last long road trip of the regular season. Is it hard to believe it's already that weekend where you only?
Well, it goes fast. You get week by week after that. They just fly by during the course of the season. Starts this time of year. Start thinking about the seniors, at this time, and where things are at. And they've done a fantastic job, leadership with our guys, and got us in a good place. There's a good pull coming from that class right now, from on a day-to-day basis and on a game-to-game basis for what they want to accomplish. And so that's it's always nice to have a good group of guys like that pulling down the stretcher.
And when you play Brown, that's an interesting game because obviously you had a pretty comfortable win here. What do you kind of expect, though, when you play a team that lost 5-0 and they have you at their place? I'm sure they're going to be pretty fired up to show their.
Well, they're a good team, right? They can score, right? That top line's got to be in check. So obviously, go into Cornell last weekend, get the 3-3 tie on the road, and they have a day off because they played that game overseas with Colgate, so they didn't have to play on Saturday. So they had a short weekend, so they'll be well rested. And like I said, you look at their schedule. They run with anybody in the country. They've beaten Providence. They've gone toe-to-toe with UMass Lowell. They can go with anybody. So our league's tough. It's like on a given night. It's coming in, and they have some high-end skill on that one line, and they have some depth. So obviously our work's cut out for us on a Friday night. We'll just try to play our game and bring at this time of the year. Just try to play your best with your energy and try to take care of business.
And obviously, I know you're focused mostly on Friday, but Saturday's game too with Yale. Do you kind of expect a similar type game as you had with Quinnipiac here? Are they, as far as quality of team and stuff, is that a similar type?
Yeah, they're built a little bit differently. I think both teams skate really well. Obviously, they both come with really good goaltending that you got to get to. So I know Yale is. I think they have the one line with Wilson and Hayden, and Snively's been hot lately. So I think that's been a big push of theirs in their 5 or whatever game win streak it is there right now. They're the hottest team in our league with the longest win streak, I think. Yeah. So I just think they really limit your chance. They play fast. So we know what we're going to get into with Yale, and they're building. They're a really good team. They're pushing at the top of the league right now, and they're in the top 10 in the country. So expectations are they're well prepared, and it's going to be a hard game.
I guess I asked you last week. Do you feel to get back in the lineup and play on Saturday?
It was really good. The team's been playing well, and I just wanted to be a part of it. It's my first game back, and I think it was 6 games, so it was nice just to get my feet back under me and just be back with the guys.
And for hockey players in general, not you specifically, but what is this last month of the season like physically? Is it almost like a car race where everything's dented and stuff by this time of year?
Yeah, I think that's for most teams. A lot of guys are putting themselves on the line every game, so there's going to be some nagging injuries throughout the rest of the season. So some guys are banged up, but we're making sure we take care of ourselves and just get ready for the long haul here in the final push in the season.
What are you looking forward to with this particular road trip? Playing Brown and Yale?
Probably just a chance to get that win against Yale and just play well. There's only 2 weekends left, I'm pretty sure, so we're just got to make sure these last couple games we play our best hockey and just get away with points we need to move up the conference. So we're looking forward to having 2 competitive games.
Do you like the way you guys kind of put away what happened last week and not dwell on it too much? Obviously, that's kind of a tough day, Saturday night, but I think you guys are working on this week.
Yeah, for sure. You just got to put it in the rearview mirror, pretty much. Can't dwell on it. It was 2 good teams that could win either way. It was just unfortunate it wasn't the way we wanted it, but just looking forward to this. These next 2 games are really important. So every game from here on out is basically a playoff game. So we just banked it and just moved on pretty much.
I guess the last thing, it seems different this year compared to some other years in the past where you guys are getting ready for the last couple of weeks. The fact that you're playing so well, does this have a little different feel to it maybe than it might have at this stage of the year, like last year or the year before that?
Yeah, I think a lot more guys are getting more comfortable, just starting playing our roles properly, and just everyone's all in. So I think just the way we've been playing is everyone's been playing like a mature game, and it's been really good. So we're just looking forward to everybody taking the next step forward these next couple weekends.
I guess to start, I was curious about just kind of what's been the team's reaction after kind of a tough way to end Saturday's game. How long did it take to kind of get that behind you and get back to work?
Well, yeah, it was a great game for us. We played really well, and just a tough bounce to lose like that in overtime. But we just got to bank that game and move on. It was a great opportunity for us to play #1 team in the country and just take how we played and move on to Brown and Yale.
Do you feel like you guys can just kind of pick up where you kind of left off before that and start a new streak kind of thing as you get ready for the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think our team's been playing really well as of late, and if we just keep going how we've been playing, just keep it simple and play our game, I think we can go pretty far.
Yeah, playing on the road this week too. What's good about that sometimes, especially this time of year, to get a chance to get away for a couple of good days here?
Yeah, for sure. You know, you get to go in the hotel, long bus trip with the guys, kind of just get back to the team bonding. Kind of, we've had our little home stand here, so it'll be good to be back on the road.
And obviously, I was going to talk to Coach about Friday's game, but Saturday's game against Yale. What kind of stands out in your mind from the tie you had against them in this building?
Yeah, you know, we're just going to take Brown and Yale, play them the same game, and just play our style, and it should be a good weekend.
Do you expect that to be kind of a similar test to last weekend when you played, kind of opposite teams in Princeton and Quinnipiac, and you got, a team that you beat comfortably and a team that you tied on the road? I mean, is it kind of make sure you don't look past one type situation?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Brown's a team that, any team in this league, you can't take them easy. We're gonna have to play our hearts out against Brown, and then concentrate on Yale on Saturday.
Well, thanks.